Bonjour, Jesse.
Ah, bonjour, comment ça va?
Ça va bien. Et toi?
Ça va mal.
Is this where our high school French ends? Is that the limits?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I have the Dora the Explorer version of French in my head.
Fantastic. Well, we're here in Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This fantastically...
Très bien. That was good.
Merci beaucoup, mon ami.
Ah, de rien.
Unwill Catagum Dulgadian. No, wait, that's Irish. That doesn't work. Tell us about this game. This is a game that I'm excited to do a quick look on. We're how many hours into this game? Like 8 or so at this stage?
About 8 hours, yeah.
Okay, so, you know, a little bit of spoilers if you've not played it, but obviously if you're watching this, you know, we assume you want to see some of this game. From Sandfall, what are we talking about here, Jesse? JRPG with some baguettes? Is that what we're saying?
That's right. It's a jeu RPG.
Oh, jeu RPG.
Oh, I know.
Fantastique.
It's an FRPG. But yeah, this is a turn-based RPG from a bunch of people who used to work at Ubisoft, a bunch of other talented folks, and then, you know, they've just come together to make this great game that's both an homage and a dommage of really good JRPG tropes.
So at this stage we're in, this is the overworld stuff. It looks like you're running in circles. It looks like you really want to go into that portal. Is that what
I really want to go into this portal. So I've been waiting for I'm waiting for the setup to tell you what this is. So at this point in the game, we have been sent on a mission by I think the Dwervils they're called or something like that. Dervils. These little creatures that are in the shape of paintbrushes.
Okay.
They have paintbrush hair. They're very cute. They look like trolls dolls. And they've sent us to find this ancient god named Esquie.
Okay.
Who's this? Well, you'll see. We're going to go check out Esquie's nest.
Journey to Esquie. Esquie's nest.
Oui.
Wow, there's a nest. I'm excited to see what this nest is.
It's where Esquie lays their eggs.
I'm like 4 or 5 hours into this game. I don't like JRPGs. I've tried to get into them forever. I love this.
Right.
I love this game. The narrative setup at the start is so strong. The combat stuff, I adore. Is he wearing a mask? He's wearing a...
Yep, here's one of those freaks I was telling you about.
He's speaking French.
I don't think so. I don't think it's French.
It's like a fake French. It's like our French.
It's like Frenchlish.
Yes, exactly. I have met another person who also does that.
Really?
Who also speaks in like a sort of a fake version of French. Oh, you have another lady. I only have 2 ladies right now.
Yeah, this is the 4th lady.
Skiel. Here's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, as voiced by Charlie Cox. They couldn't afford Rob. He was too busy doing Mickey 17.
No. It's just it's the password.
Wow, so rude.
I did play it with French VO for like 10 minutes, and then I felt bad about how bad my French was, and I turned it off. But it was very good.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the French. For me, I feel like the combat, it works, so you can have the French, because you're doing a lot of just walking around. But
exactly.
Yeah, I would also feel embarrassed not knowing what anyone's saying.
And there's a decent amount of story in this thing, you know.
There is. It's a good story.
And let's watch the scenes, right? I'm doing that thing.
It's okay.
I'm doing that thing where I want to talk, but there's a cutscene on. Look at this beautiful world.
It's so pretty.
How do you even explain this world? Because it's so obscure, if you will.
Whoa.
Like, it's so... I mean, the setup of the game, it's hard to talk about without spoiling a lot of stuff. But, like, the world is this... Like, I love the production design in this thing. Like, it's a mishmash of this, you know, belle epoque, like, golden age of beauty in like, Parisian culture mixed with, obviously, these fantastical... elements, but yeah, like here's a great example. Lanterns. You know, like we're in a cave with all these incredible, you know, candelabras,
bright and colorful, and yeah, they do a lot to really make it look gorgeous. While not going over the top. Like they still have some of those, especially in the earlier areas. It's capital F French in those first couple levels.
Yes, 100%.
But it gets a lot more magical. Like around here, it's a lot of stones and statues and this kind of stuff. Great little vignettes.
I have found that there's like a lot of the track that you're running in this game there's not all that much to do off the beaten path. Like sometimes there's like engagements you can do. I'm sure we'll get to combat eventually here, but you know there's combat engagements and there's some stuff to pick up, but it's not like there's a million and one. Like I've been playing a lot of
No.
Oblivion recently, where like every corner has a chest with a fucking lockpick in it, but it's not.
You know what? This game would be improved though if you could just like pick up baguettes all over the place.
Yes, that should be the current. I assume that's the currency in this game is baguettes and like those necklaces of garlic.
Right.
Like
yes.
that thing.
Long cigarettes.
Shirts, striped shirts, like Jean-Paul
Yeah.
Gaultier, like horizontal.
An ascot. Here he is. Here he
Esquie.
comes.
Oh, that other guy wasn't Esquie.
No, this is Esquie.
Hey,
Look at him.
Bonjour, Esquie.
He seems nice.
He does seem nice.
It's you. Hello again, my terrible swimmer friend. You finally come to learn to swim?
This voice seems weirdly familiar.
I'm
It's me.
not that fond of water.
It's a me.
Actually, that's sort of why we're here. We need to cross the sea. Golger said you could help.
Yeah.
Mon ami, a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Pardon me? In the stories, they say Esquie likes to speak in riddles.
Good stuff.
What way?
Wish he'd be more straightforward.
We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
There's a lot of you to carry. I'm strong, but I'm not
Yes.
that strong.
You can fly
There's
as well,
no
apparently,
way.
Esquie.
Yeah, you can fly. Like you can't carry 4 humans. Come on.
See? Flory helps me swim.
I think this ancient god might be
Flory was stolen
teasing
by
us.
my arch nemesis, the one whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one
The camera stuff is great. Like all this
Yep.
framing is just like,
Okay.
Yeah,
They
it's so
really-
impressive.
Let me
Yeah,
guess.
they really care.
Francois is located
That seems to be a thing now
in
with
Nevron
all
and
RPGs.
Fantastique
Is they have to have really good camera,
that's true.
cutscene stuff, a lot of moving around. Baldur's Gate really raised the bar, and The Witcher.
Yeah, and even I remember we did the Witcher stuff and the upcoming Cyberpunk doc we're working on.
I guess
They talked about how the Witcher was really just like 3 kind of static shots, whereas Cyberpunk they had to do it all in first person, which was a nightmare because they couldn't do cuts like this.
Right, yeah. That gave us the infamous laying on the bed wrong cutscene.
Yes,
in
exactly.
Cyberpunk.
So wait, is the video game thing happening where
Don't
you're asking
understand.
this person for help and they're asking you to do a quest for you before they help you?
Yes, it's, classic. But it works because he's an ancient god who clearly cares about nothing and is just chilling in his big boy jacuzzi.
He's like,
So he's like,
"Entertain
yeah, I'm
me."
not going to help you out. Yeah, get me my stone. He wants us to go get his pet rock back named Flory.
Fantastic. You got some
Stolen by
chroma.
this jerk.
Do you want to? We haven't hit combat yet, but do you want to talk about some of the upgrade stuff that's in here with the chroma and the what are the thing called? The pim poms? What are
Yeah,
they called?
the ping pongs.
Pictos.
Yeah, the pick toes. I pick on my toes. There's lots of weapons. Let me pick a character here. So like, my favorite I think so far is Lune. Is that it?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you're a Lune
Yes?
stan. I can see it.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
She looks like she fell
So-
out of fucking Hogwarts.
Or Final Fantasy.
French
It's
Hogwarts.
kind of-
Yeah.
Like, here we go. Here we go. Boom.
Oh my lord! Excuse me.
Yeah. Now she's wearing
Baguette
the
is the name.
clothes.
See, look, we can take the piss out of French people if they're going to
Exactly.
go ahead and
they
call
can't
a
get
haircut.
mad at us. They're calling it baguette.
That's ridiculous. Okay, retain baguette. Thank you. Oh my god.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
so the pictos, there's these like, what do you call them? Like augments that
Yeah.
you can attach, or like passives that you can give to all the characters. And they do different things. Like this applies mark when you do a free aim shot. You have a 20% chance. Or like you could set things on fire if you shoot them. Or you have a chance to do 50% damage or 200% damage, Stuff like that. You could apply that to the character. And then after it reaches a certain level, I think it's level 4, you unlock it as a Lumina, which is like a Picto, but you don't have to equip it. Like you have a limited number of Pictos you can equip, but you can have as many Luminas as you have Lumina points.
Yes.
Which you can increase by using Lumina resource that you find out in the world. And yeah, there's lots of options
It's
here.
yeah. It sounds a little bit like for somebody who does not. I do not. My brain cannot deal with JRPG mechanics most of the time. I found this all very fine. This is okay.
Yeah.
Like you're basically just prestiging your attributes, and then you get to hold on to them for a while.
Exactly.
And then you have the skills as well. Just while we're in there, I
Oh,
guess.
sorry. Yeah. Let me hop back.
you could jump in.
Lune's skills.
And
She's got a lot of cool stuff. So like everyone's got their own little special ability. Lune's thing is her She gets, what is it, elements after she uses a skill.
Yeah.
So each one will apply certain elements. You can see in the top right corner of the skill description, it's like plus, you get red. We need to bring back orbs. Gamers love orbs.
You mean like Crackdown
And I
style?
think-
You could jump up
Yes.
the building? Okay.
Yes. But here we've got orbs, elemental orbs that you get after casting certain spells. And then the spells are augmented by the elements that you already have in your set of like 4. If we get into combat, when we get into combat, I know there's a combat moment coming up in a second here. You'll see how this sort of works, but there's so many ways that they interact. And like this one, Immolation, deals low single target fire damage and 3 burn, 1 hit, whatever. But then it's cool because it's like apply 2 more burns if the target is marked. So like, how do you mark a target, right? You got to use a Picto,
Gotta Picto that shit.
or
use
you
Robert.
get your good boy Gustave. Yeah, you get Batman to use marking shot, and then look at that, applies mark. So there's like synergies within your turn order. You have to consider your speed or your agility stat, which determines turn order in combat. There's so many
Yes.
things to consider and ways that you can build on it. But also, you don't really have to. Like if you don't care about building out a really strong character, or theory crafting. Oh, how many skill points do I need? You can just go all in. You can just fight, use whatever abilities you want, and then get really good at the dodge system. There's so many ways to play the game.
So that is a fair point, because in the boss fights, I have found that sort of ensuring that I have some sort of handle on how they all combine is really important, because, you know, his overcharge, if you use it a few times, then it really kicks ass, right?
Yeah.
But similarly, I've been in really difficult boss fights where I've just been
Such a good grappling.
using the parry or the block well enough that I've survived a bunch of difficult encounters. So yeah, it's cool. I feel like there are multiple ways sort of through the game's combat, but also I was very surprised at how sort of front and center they were showing you, you can reset your skill tree if you want, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to do it after about like 10 hours. They're going to go,
Oh, totally.
Oh shit,
I don't like
actually, I should
this.
be doing this.
I want to do something else. Yeah, exactly.
So this is Rock, Pet Rock?
This is not Pet Rock.
Okay.
This is the person or rock that stole the rock.
Jesus Christ, look at this fucking...
We're playing one of those games.
It's great.
Look at her. She's got a baguette on her back.
Dares enter my lair.
Maybe Francois would like the...
Into someone's home without knocking. That
with
is
his big English
incredibly
accent, would
rude.
love a taste of baguette.
Yeah.
Are you Francois?
He might be Brexit.
He's just a
Oh, no.
He wants nothing with these little fucking French weirdos.
Get out of here, Gustave. I voted reform.
You certainly have
We don't like you.
brains. I am clearly...
If it was up to me, we'd close the channel.
Stop sending hooligans over here.
Hooligans, Jesus.
Nice humans. Keep them on your side of the caves. Now get off my lawn.
Oh my god.
We'll leave.
He's pissed.
We're just here for Flory.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my word, humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
Rah. You're gonna have to fight this thing? What do you think of the music?
It's great. Every single song in this game is a 10 out of 10 banger to me.
Some of them are just like singing this title of the game, which I found
That
really
song,
funny.
I think it's called Lumiere.
Okay.
That gets me going every time, man.
Yeah, I've watched fucking Beauty and the Beast. I know what that means.
That's Candelabra, right?
Here we go.
So yeah, this is the combat of Clair Obscur, turn-based sort of thing, but you have a set of skills you can use. You can either use a regular attack. Are you really going to do that, though? Not often.
Are you gonna
You
shoot?
can aim your gun.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
shoot
just
my gun
aim
a
your
little
gun
bit.
and shoot the fucker
Just
if you want.
gonna pop this jerk right in the head, or top of his
That's not his head.
back. I guess this is his head,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it?
got a little chode
that.
head there sticking out the
Yeah.
front.
I was in the pool. We're gonna use a skill though. So Mael's whole thing is she has stances.
Yes.
So when you use certain abilities in the top right for Lune, it was like you get red. You unlock red element. Here instead, you can switch to offense or defense. Or if the stars align and you can do the right thing, then you get virtuose stance, which
Yes.
you do 200% damage.
That's the
which
good
feels
one.
awesome. Reminds me of the Watcher from Slay the
Dre
Spire.
2001, great song. Yeah.
That's damn it.
Hit the button at the
There's a
right
little
time.
QTE. Yep. Yeah, little. I've played one of these before. I've played a Mario. Did you play any of the Mario RPG games?
I 1,000 Year
You
Door.
strike me as a big Mario fan.
I'm not. Yeah, well, exactly. Hey, look, I'm not like buying hats off Grailed like a certain Jeremy Jane, but yeah, 1,000 Year Door. That's a GameCube one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's it.
The Paper Mario one. I played that.
Oh,
so, but I'm not a big.
whoa!
Jesus Christ! You just
I
fucking
mistimed that
one shot
dodge.
you.
Yep,
So you
that's
gotta
okay. I got
revive.
revives.
Have you upgraded your revive? I have what's her face in the middle, Baguette Lady. She has a really strong revive.
Yes, I've unlocked a couple of skills like that, which are good. I think it's also, I want to point out, if you're playing this game, do not be afraid to use these items. They come back.
Yes.
Like, it's not a limited thing that you pick up and then, like, you got to find more. No. Every time you go to rest, you get all your items back. So if you want to heal for 65% with an upgrade, do not hesitate.
And you get a bunch of Estus flasks.
Yeah.
when
like
you-
full team heals that you can use outside of combat. Stuff's
Yeah.
great.
How many do you have now? Because I have 2 now. I'm about 4 hours in. Do you have like
I think
7?
I still just have 2, yeah.
Oh, you do?
I haven't
2, okay.
you have 7? I wish I had 7.
I couldn't tell because like in Dark Souls when you get those Estus flasks, you end up with like an absolute shit ton of them. So.
Right.
Oh look! Oh, you got so many.
Yeah, the stains. That's what they're called. Stains. They're not elements. They're stains.
It's
Of
been a
course,
while.
Paint. It's been a while. You've got all the song references, man.
Thank you. Oh yeah, they're all from
you're-
fucking 1999 to 2006 though. So.
Hey, I was 4 years old in 1999.
Jesus
You like
Christ. No, I don't.
You're not. I'm not sorry. So I have these stains now from using an ability last turn. So I have one of them's light, which I think can be any element, and ice. So I don't have anything that benefits from ice. I guess except for immolation. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's see what the immolation does with the ice.
Jesus.
Ooh,
That's
extra
decent.
damage.
Yeah, I like that he takes damage over time with that one as well. Then. So what are the 2 little red icons in the on his thing? On Francois.
Francois. He is weakened and slow, I think, so the turn order is a little lower and he takes a little extra damage. So now
got
Francois is
it.
burning, right? And this is where I started popping off with this game. So Francois is burning, right? Mael has this ability called Swift Stride, which does a little physical damage. You get some AP back, but also if the target you're hitting is burning, then she switches into Virtuose Stance, which does like a way more damage. Like significantly more damage on certain abilities. I'm going to see if I can make some stuff happen here if things work out to make her do like 4,000 damage.
So you gotta wait till you get back around to her, which is going to. Hopefully he doesn't attack her. Although, yeah,
hopefully not.
she doesn't have the most health in your party here.
I hope she attacks. Okay, cool. So we got marking shot. So this I can apply mark onto Francois. I was talking about this. So we'll do this. So he's marked now. And I just have to pray he doesn't attack my L, and I can also dodge. Okay, so
we
we go
go.
for Lune. I didn't dodge. That's okay.
He really hated that baguette.
Totally fair, honestly.
Oh, did you
So-
try and dodge and you missed it?
Maybe. So yes, per se, I butchered that, I guarantee.
Per se.
Does extra damage if they're marked. And we're doing Virtuose. We're in Virtuose, so it does 200% extra damage. So this should do like buttloads of damage. Yes. Oh, one shot.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God! You had like over half his health left.
Oh, so good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's what gaming is about, baby.
That's the good shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Let's put an end to this foolishness.
Oh, he's got a different tone now, doesn't he?
Like a turtle.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's being nice to us because I one-shot his ass.
You killed our baguette
All this
lady.
trouble for a tiny rock.
Take it and never come back.
This poor guy.
No, he got what he deserved.
François, you got smashed. But know that I will never stop chasing you.
Oh, that's great.
All right. A mobile rock. I'll see you later.
Move.
Yeah.
Poor
Love it.
Francois. Désolé.
I wanna
Je
be
suis
clear.
Désolé, Francois.
To people who to people who may be watching this is not the tone of the game normally. It's honestly, it flips back and forth between sort of lighthearted silliness and very, very sad.
Yeah, the stakes
So-
in this game are about as high as you can get.
Yep.
But thanks for showing this part off because I feel like at least it's not critical story path stuff, you know. It's
Exactly.
like- it's a little bit. I mean, this isn't a side quest. This is part of the main quest, I'm guessing. But are there
Yeah, this is
many
full.
side quests in this thing? Everything I've done so far has been sort of on the golden path, I feel.
Yeah, so far it seems like everything is very much like do this and then the plot will progress. So
Yeah.
so main quest stuff. But I have run into a few characters. I think early on you run into one where they're like, I need light. And you're like, what the hell does that mean, brother?
Oh, yes.
And you'll find out later, I guess. But you can go back to him and maybe there's a quest with that. I'm not really sure. But I really like that this is a JRPG that's sort of linear, like you were saying.
Yes.
It's a lot easier to get into this when you're not overwhelmed by 4 million quests.
It's weird how like it's not it's half of it's being overwhelmed for me, and then half of it is I just know I'm not going to be able to commit the time to it. Whereas
Yeah.
like this thing sort of respects my time really well.
Totally.
You know, I'm sure there's some grinding if you want, but like even you level up really fast in this game. Like
Yes.
you get to a campsite and you're like, oh, I've got like 6 experience points to put in.
What
You
do
know.
you mean that's not
And the damage numbers, I think, are good at the early game. It's like 1,000 or so. I've seen some end game stuff, man. People are doing like hundreds of million
Oh really?
damage
Oh man.
in like a single turn.
If you promise to
I just want to see what other stupid costumes you can get.
we can be buddies.
can't you swim without flowing?
I do have one
We saw you flying
for
just now.
Gustav that I think I can put on
Is it
after this.
Batman?
That's pretty funny. No, I wish.
Is it like vampire teenager?
Rocks.
That would be good. I would also accept Lighthouse Keeper.
I can do much more.
Spilled your beans, Gustav.
Into space. I used to fly all the
I
time.
like this guy's voice a lot.
Best friend
Yeah.
Ursa.
We'll help you find your stones.
Oh, how lovely of you.
Wait, do you have to get more stones?
Francois said the stone.
Not right now, but I think part of the quest from this point on is to go and find something else for him.
He's like, I need 30 Nernroot.
Go get me 4 wolf pelt.
Whoa.
Look at him go.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that.
Accidentally
Game design.
created a new path.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that. Did they all just shrug at each other because they were like, come on, level designers, really?
There's a lot of stuff in this game that feels like, a nod and a wink to the player of, yeah, we know. like fighting that the Jacques. It was like, yeah, it's silly. I hope you're having fun.
Nice. Yeah, you like that
Yeah, it's a
grapple,
good grapple
huh?
hook. They give it to you right away, too.
They do. It's like the first thing
That's how
you
you
do
know
in
it's
the
a
game.
good video game. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. After be sad and pick up a rose.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's very French. It's awfully
It's
French.
incredibly French.
If they do a,
I
Game
won't pick this up
Awards-
because this will spoil the story, but I like this stuff. You've probably run into these before.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I
you
know
haven't
what that,
read any
that's
journals.
That's a picto, isn't it? Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
I've been
no,
writing
this
in the
is,
journals. I've been writing in the journals for my boys
Have you
back
read
home.
other journals?
Yes. Oh yes, that's one of
Okay,
those. Yes,
I
that
will
stuff
not pick
is,
that up.
Yes,
But
that
it's
is,
very
that
cool.
stuff is fantastic. That is. I have been enjoying that. Yeah, the
There will
mysteries of
be a
this
time
world.
where we could talk about the story in this game,
Yeah.
and I'm so excited for that because it's so good. I guess game of the year. I mean, do you
Yeah.
feel like this has the potential? I feel.
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
it.
it's
I know it'll
definitely
be
in the
on mine.
conversation. 100%.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, it's doing a couple of things. It's like I haven't, so I'm not like a big JRPG aficionado, right? So I'm not going to be the one who says like, oh, it's taking this from this game and this from this game. But one of the things I keep hearing is that it's doing a lot of things like new, or it feels like a fresh take on stuff here.
Yeah.
And I think just the economy of storytelling and like obviously the look of the game and the setting and the story I really like. But yeah, I think it is doing a lot.
It is.
To enter that, and it's a new IP, and I think you get bonus points for that.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
Making
I feel
something
similarly
new and
about,
good. Oh, come on.
Like Adam Fall, I feel similarly about. Like I'm just impressed. People seem to be making new IPs that aren't boring.
Well, it helps
or
that everyone.
bringing new
I was just
ideas.
gonna say it helps that everyone's titling them not like Lichdom Battle Mage, but I guess this is called Clair Obscur Expedition
Excuse me?
33. So
Please, do not speak ill of Batlamage.
look, I'm not gonna put too much respect on that. Okay, all right. But now that we've befriended Esquie in Clair Obscur, now we can just be him.
What? Oh my God.
Esquie
That's gonna
is your airship in this game.
Oh my God.
He takes you
This
around
is-
the world.
What is the narrative explanation for what's happening here? Oh my God, you're destroying
He like
everything.
breaks up these little rocks you can't get through. You get to the next area. There's so much to see. Look at this crazy world. Look at
It's
that.
a fucking Metroidvania.
Yeah, literally. But yeah.
Who is that guy? Can you fight
he's
that
a-
guy? What is that?
He's a
thing?
shopkeeper.
Oh, it's one of those guys. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I
You
might
gotta fight
actually
those
be able
guys
to fight
for-
him on.
Yeah,
I can't.
Oh
not this
no,
one.
you have all those ones.
But I can buy
Yeah, I like
outfit for my own.
So the shopkeepers, you can buy things from them, but then like the best thing that they sell, you have to fight them for, which I really like that. I really like that conceit.
Yeah.
That's-
It's a-
Oh, you got all those new.
Hold on. Can I switch? I want to see if I have first the Gustav
Yeah,
outfit.
please. Jeez, he's covered
Yes.
in fucking blood.
Yes, I
Can you-
do. Yes.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
So they're called gestrels. That's what the creatures with the paintbrush hair are called. Yeah, it is a little grotesque that I'm covered in blood. But Gustav
and
is.
it's just it looks a bit like it looks like some Hellraiser, like you're stitched together by other people's skin or something.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
You're right.
Leave it on. It's good stuff. Who else do you have? Or what other?
I think.
You other?
I just got CL, so I don't think I have anything for her. And then I just got one for Mael. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
got
gotta
her.
do that. Look
Yeah,
at that.
of course.
Can you go over to Bloody Baguette Lady? She looks really bad right now.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
That looks like an A24 movie cover or something.
It looks like a Spirit Halloween, like $30 costume.
Yeah.
Like bloodied French woman, French vampire.
It's pretty bang on.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, look, she's waving to
I
you
love that.
with the blood.
Love the wave. It's great.
Hey.
Très chic.
Yeah.
Let's do some more combat,
Yeah,
just
I wa-
especially
I
if
wanna
we
hit
can
these
get
guys.
one with like multiple enemies, because I feel like that sort of shows off a bunch of it. Oh my god, look at that guy.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, mistimed.
Oh, he fucked
He's
it
trash. The timing and,
can do
and
better than
dodging and
that.
everything in this, I will say, very hard. I'm having a
Oh,
hard
man.
time. I gotta get out of here.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ.
Hold on. Let me flee.
up. You should. I've just realized you've no health.
Yeah, I forgot to heal.
You should go to a camp. Make
No,
a
you
camp.
could just do this. Full health.
Oh yeah.
I have 3 apparently. I thought I
way
only had
better.
2. Let's try that again. I should have hit him first. That
I
might
didn't
help.
know you could run. Do you learn to run from battles? Because I don't think I can do that yet.
I think you could do it from the start. They just don't want you to. Damn.
Okay. Dude, you're,
Wait, where's
you're
Gustav?
Dodging is.
Oh, I removed him from the
fucking
party.
dead.
Oh no!
That's why.
Get me out of here! I'm having such a bad time. I promise I'm better at this game when I'm not recording. It's the recording problem.
That's what I said, man. Go to a campsite or something. You know,
Settle down.
get all your.
Well, hold on. No, let's,
Did
let's-
you
yeah,
did you res him?
I think we're okay, right? He's Lune needs
He's
some
okay
help.
now?
Let's heal party again, I guess.
You know what he looks like?
Hmm.
There's a crowd in Horizon Zero Dawn, in the new one, Forbidden West, that he looks exactly like. Now that he's wearing that thing.
Yeah. I can't remember which one it is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, of course, I can't remember the names of any of the tribes in that game. I don't fucking.
They're all very distinct, though. Okay. All right,
Well,
now
you
it's
can
my
do it.
turn because I hit him on the overworld. We're so back. We're so ready. This is the real run, folks. First try. All right, Thunderfall. Why not? Let's do it.
I want to see some good dodges, and I want to see one parry.
Okay, I'll try my best. I promise.
You can do it.
This is
Oh,
cool.
that guy dodged everything
well,
because he flies.
exactly. But some of them have these like things you can
Bomb.
shoot. Boom! Extra damage on everybody. Enjoy everybody else. This one's got this head thing here. We'll shoot this. Boom!
Shoot him in the face.
So much damage.
That guy's got a vagina in his face.
The problem is gamers have a tough time fighting this one. They can't find it. Oh,
Wow. Is that a thing people say? Gamers can't find vaginas?
Wow.
I feel like
it's
that's
a specific part of them, but yeah.
shoot him in his special part. He doesn't have a special part. He doesn't have a oh, here we go. Dodge.
Oh God. Okay.
Wow, you were lucky on that
Wow.
one.
Yeah. I was just spamming it there. I'm not gonna lie.
You were just spamming dodge. That
It
was,
worked though. All right.
I will say, sometimes I do dodge too early, but what that does is it makes me do the parry then.
Yes. It's
Because
not my
I'm
fault.
like, oh.
Because the characters have those long wind-ups, and you can't tell sometimes. You know what I mean?
It's almost like they're doing it on purpose.
What? Game design?
Dodge.
Okay, here we go.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, perfect. All right.
Nice.
We just got to learn
That
it.
was good dodge.
That's what it is. We just got to learn it. Okay. I will go into defense mode by using Spark. I messed one up. It's fine.
Fuck, it just looks so good.
It does. Everything is so snappy. It's so fast. It has this like fluidity to the comp. Ooh, weak.
Oh my god.
All right, all right.
Like watch, like just stay here for a sec. Stay here.
Sure.
Go back. Go hit circle. So look, let's look at camera angle, right?
Yep.
So we're looking at like the UI looks incredible. You can see the baddie in the distance. You're looking powerful. Then press the button.
And you go to
Skills.
skills. Woo.
look at that, just like shifts out and in. So you're like looking at that shit. You're like thinking about your shot.
Yep.
And then when you pick your skill,
Cuts over to the
it's like,
enemy.
all right, there he is.
It's like, here we go.
Boom. And then look at all this camera movement. And then swims over to her. Like the camera work alone in this game is just super, super.
Yeah, I wonder how
strong.
much
and the UI
like, on
stuff.
the behind the scenes. Oh god, that was a jump. I'm thinking was went into designing this and like making it happen on the fly or how intentional everything is. And yeah, so good. It seems dynamic. So
slow mo.
yeah. Oh, I got 2 weapons.
Good shit.
Nice. Was it good? I feel like that was the worst performance I could have had.
Doesn't matter. You're in the overworld. You can just make a little camp.
True.
You can make a camp anywhere, right?
True. Yeah, let's go to camp.
Make a camp. Put on some music.
Yes, I'll throw on Lumiere.
Chat with your buddies.
Oh no.
Oh no! Have you triggered? Is
Have I
this a story
sparked
beat?
story? I may have. Oh no.
It's all right.
Well, it's okay. It's a dream, so it's not even real. Don't worry about it.
We'll cut this if it's too much.
I don't think it is. I think we're okay.
This is all out of context
Yep.
horror that she's going through.
There's no way you could figure out what's going on here.
That's true. Jesus.
That was who's the guy from Succession? And other things.
Yeah. What's his name? Yeah. Yeah. Old guy.
You're not
Whatever his
serious
name is.
people. You fucking fucks. I missed that show.
Merding merdes.
Yeah.
Putain. Putain de merde.
French Succession.
Putain de monde. Succession. Oh my god, look at this. Look at his fucking
Yeah.
costume, this idiot.
Your older brother showing up to say what's wrong. Well, you know,
Exactly.
You've been quiet
brother,
since you saw those
maybe.
people.
He's just come back from his job.
I was
as
at the
a-
Ren Fair. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Actually, they knew me.
He's like a character for some, he's a mascot for a
Don't
local
understand what's happening.
Paintbrush
Local-
company or something.
high-ally team
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm always missing something that everyone else.
When they win, they light his paintbrush head on fire.
Yeah, like
On fire,
that
yeah,
made
exactly.
sense,
Oh, he's a
and never
paintbrush.
said, and
Yeah,
now
that's what
here,
because they're made by the
something made me
paintress.
feel good, and
Ah.
this happens, and
Yeah. I hate it too. Things we don't understand.
There's a lot of this solemn sort of consoling each other in
Yeah.
this game.
Well, you have to have it. It's JRPG. It's a jeu RPG.
But it helps.
Oh yeah, you're a good point.
They all do
It comes
this.
with the territory.
On the people I care about and who care about me.
Do you think this little?
It is funny
Sorry.
watching the lighting on their faces here. Watch. So he's like
Now,
got this like
feel a
this
little
key
less
light happening there, right?
Yeah.
At least
She's barely lit. And we'll cut back to her, and then she's perfectly lit. and
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
cheesy? No.
nobody cares, but
No, hey, that stuff's cool.
Better. I was even
Look, there's a light source right above their heads, but I'm guessing it's just.
you were only thinking about
Look,
Bill.
see, it's shining down there.
It's the 16-year-old who's not paid enough money operating the stage light. Who's like he's trying his best, man. They're moving
So
around.
that's actually a good point. Is that they are actually shooting this like it's a stage light, so it's probably like, artistically intentional that they're doing it this way.
yeah. They're pointed to camera. They're
That's what the paper
toes are
was.
pointed out. They got the pizza going on.
Well, the
You're
people-
right.
We're not turning
yeah.
away from
We
stage.
haven't broken the line,
Yep.
so that's the stage and we're the audience.
Nice one.
I know.
In fact, if you were doing this as a stage show, you would frame it this way with them throwing stuff out like this. you
Exactly.
know?
Not really throwing anything, but yeah. I hadn't thought
No,
about
no,
that
you'd
until-
throw things at the
True,
audience,
True.
you know.
Tomatoes. It's a reverse we don't like you situation. I had never thought of
Yeah,
that
so
before,
it's-
but turns out games developers are thinking about everything all the time.
It's just interesting to try and piece out the intention with because what that lets you know, maybe we're just
Yeah, we're riffing.
we're reading
We're
the
thinking.
cave paintings here, right? So we're just trying to figure it out. But what that lets you know is maybe that's what they're pulling from when they're doing this. Is they're trying to maybe it is that type of framing that they're thinking of when they're doing their story stuff. Who knows?
Yeah.
We should ask them sometime.
What should I
What
play?
should you play?
Well, Lumiere,
You've
the
got one
only song
song,
I
mate.
have. Oh,
If you go up to a piano and press the keys,
it
they also
plays the
play
theme,
song.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
which is
good.
quite cool.
Look, he's hanging out. I love you, Esquie.
He reminds me of something.
Yeah.
It's like No Face or something from Spirited Away, maybe, or
Oh, kind of. Yeah.
a little bit. He looks like a bishop with that.
He looks
like,
soft. He looks like he'd be nice to sleep on.
Can you talk to him?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a human in so long.
Da-da-da-ding, ding, da-da-da-ding.
When was the last time you saw a human?
I know Japanese people are like way into like British shit. I wonder if this is gonna like open the French doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like there's a lot of Japanese French crossover. They like their fashion. Lightning
Yeah, that's
from
true,
Final
actually.
Fantasy
That's
13
true.
was some French brand. She was the ambassador for a while.
So you can just go up and chat to your buddies in this. You
Yeah,
can rest.
say
you can
hi.
do
say
your
what's up.
upgrades.
This is great. I love more games having camps is a very good thing. I love this kind of stuff.
Esquie. Yeah, and somehow he knows I'm a terrible swimmer.
Don't think about it too much.
Said that,
Don't worry about it.
Could be something, could be nothing.
You know,
Yeah, I thought it might. After the beach.
After the beach, it's Death Stranding.
I was,
This is a
damn
Death
it, I was
Stranding
trying to
side
think of
story.
what the name of the game was. I couldn't, it wasn't coming to my brain.
Princess Peach. I was actually playing this game last night thinking
Told you.
this game sort of taps into the same sort of psychosis that I think Hideo Kojima's games do.
and
But this game has a good story and good dialogue.
Ouch.
So last night I'm looking forward to Death Stranding too. I enjoy his Fever Dreams as much as the next person.
True.
But I was playing this game thinking, this has all the crazy of one of those games, but like
having you in my life.
I don't know, it works or is grounded in some strange way.
I hope it doesn't have the same level of clairvoyance as Death Stranding 1 ended up having. Because didn't that sort of
What do you mean
guess
by
the
clairvoyance?
didn't that guess COVID basically?
Oh,
some version
yeah, a
of
little
that?
bit.
And you know,
Or the privatization of USPS, one or maybe all of them. Yeah, do you want to go to sleep and we'll do some more combat?
sure, yeah, hop out and see if we can find
Maybe
some more
a little
homies
bit
to
more.
fight.
Yeah. So I don't have any other strong sentiments about this game except for the story stuff I really like. But it's kind of hard to talk about it here without spoiling some of it.
Yeah.
What other stuff have you been enjoying? I feel like the combat is just like the combat and the stories and the world is kind of where I'm at with this, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the story has been fantastic, but I really, really like how it flips so confidently between this somber, like this sort of stuff where it switches to 4:3 in black and white, so it can tell.
Oh yeah,
you can tell
Fucking
it's
is.
deep story,
dude. It is the lighthouse.
Yeah, it's
What's happened?
But then it cuts to Esquie and Francois, and you meet
Okay,
the
let's
other
skip this stuff.
Jestrels.
We don't want to.
Nope.
You can skip this, right?
Yeah.
That's just.
You don't need to.
Let's get out.
You don't need to know what's going on there. Don't worry about it.
We don't need to see all that.
You could spend $50 and find out on your own.
Is that what it is?
I think so, right?
$50?
Whoa!
It's hard to tell. I felt like at one stage I knew how much games cost, and now everything
It's all
is
over
just
the place.
all over the place. It's
$200,
probably better, to be honest.
$50, who knows?
Exactly.
switch back to
GTA
Big Boy.
will be. We'll have to pay all that Scottish tariff to play Grand Theft Auto now.
Yeah,
so
I might
that'll
pay
be-
for GTA 6 in 7 installments of $10.
This is I haven't found the
Stonewave
cost.
Cliffs.
But it is out on all suitors. It's out on PS5, Windows, Xbox Series S.
I hear it runs well on Steam Deck too.
Oh, really? Look at all those pots. Maybe Pot Friend is here. I'm telling you, it's fucking. There are elements of this that remind me of.
Elden Ring?
Well, I guess that's not a Kojima
Yeah,
game. That's an Elden Ring thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's me. That's culturally sensitive Danny,
Dude, it's
just
fine.
pooling all the Japanese
They're all-
developers
yeah.
together in my brain.
It happens. If we see
It's like-
a hologram of Jeff Keighley in here, though, might be Game of the Year for sure.
You're right, yeah. Exactly.
I hope he comes
I'm gonna
back
pull
and
this
on the
together
beach.
with all the other French developers, so we'll just say this is
This is a don't nod game. Thanks.
yep.
What else? is there?
Rematch,
Yep.
Sifu,
Yep.
a Microsoft Flight Simulator,
All the greatest French games.
a Plague Tale.
I guess you could say anything Ubisoft. Look at this freak.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Dishonored.
Yep. And
that
soon
stuff. Yeah,
Blade.
look at this
Oh,
guy.
I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, geez.
Oh, he got you first.
His body's so big, I
Look.
couldn't avoid it.
I know, yeah.
Okay.
Nice parry.
Oh, yeah, got him. Counter.
Wow.
Boom. Okay, now I'm gaming, but he has shields, so.
So the double parry got you the...
Yeah, in order to get the counter to trigger, if it's a multiple hit combo, you have to parry every hit.
Love it.
All right, so let's put her in offensive mode. She's gonna say some slurs, and then we've got Lune here. We're gonna ice
rock freak.
Yeah, only we could say that. That's our word. Do this. Get the overcharge charged up so you can break. Because then if you hit the enemies have that yellow bar underneath their health, and that's sort of their like stamina. And if you break that, then they're stunned. They skip a turn, and you do extra damage. I have this ability on Mael called Mezzo Forte that lets you stay in your stance. It's so good. Lets you stay in your stance and gives you some AP back.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Because if you don't use an ability that switches stances, you go stanceless, and you never want to go stanceless.
Yes. No. Never go full
stanceless. You never want to do that.
And if you're in offensive stance, you take like 50% more damage, I think, as well.
Yes.
So it is a risk on
Oh
that.
god. Ah. Okay.
Oh
well,
boy.
that one didn't go as well.
She's out. Well, you're fucking stanceless now, mate.
Oh man.
Fucking.
Okay, revive.
Does she lose her stance, presumably?
Yes,
she
she does.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay, here we got this one. I can do this one. Yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay, let's find his weakness. Is it electric? Nope. Ooh, switch. He's burning. We're gonna go virtuose. Yes. Okay. Marking shot.
I'm gonna mark him. Uh-oh. Wait, is it back to her yet?
Almost. Okay, he's shielding. That's fine.
He's not gonna kill her.
Oh, it's her turn now too.
Jess?
How many things do I need to do? The 2. So every shot uses up one of your AP, so you need to be careful with that. But yeah, now we're doing the big attack. 6,000.
Oh.
So satisfying.
Attack is weak point from massive damage.
Oh,
all right.
Unlocked confidence.
C'est ça, mon ami.
Mais non?
C'est ça. Why is he looking at the
He's checking his time.
He doesn't got to watch.
He says, you know what? It's time for this quick look to be over. It's going to be a long look.
Exactly. That's the point, I guess. Thank you for showing me the beautiful world, the belle epoque world.
Look at my bag ass. Hold on, let me look at this baguette. No, stop moving.
Baguette.
Stop moving.
Baguette or baguette?
Mais oui.
Oh, baguette or baguette, mon ami. Oh. Au revoir.
Au revoir.